Phase 3 of the Lambeth Conference journey is about continuing to bring voices together as we take forward the Lambeth calls into the life of the Anglican Communion. A steering group has been set up to support a program of discussion and story sharing.
Blessings, friends. I appreciate how many of you connected with me when I was at the 15th Lambeth Conference. It was a powerful and illuminating experience for me as a disciple of Jesus and, of course, as your bishop. Lambeth was and remains vital to our Anglican communion and indeed to the church in the world. Why, you might ask? Well, I feel strongly about this, and before I went, and more so after I came back. The purpose of the conference was to gather the leaders of the church in unity so that the voice of the Holy Spirit can be heard through the sharing of experiences, through different cultures, through different journeys, and different expressions of truth and wisdom. And once that voice was heard by this large gathering and affirmed by Holy Council, Lambeth Conference had a task to share that voice with the world. Our prayer before Lambeth is that no one would come with a preconceived notion or have an idea that they had to defend something. It was about listening to the voice of Jesus being expressed by the work of the Holy Spirit of those who were gathered. So I'm taking this opportunity to remind you of what we've already shared throughout our diocese. Here it is. Lambeth Conference has 3 stages. 2 of them are now complete. Phase 1 was a series of online meetings with bishops all over the world long before Lambeth began. And of course that sharing and reflection was compiled and sent to the working committee at Lambeth Conference. Stage 2, as you would imagine, is the actual conference itself. The power and the love of that conference was incredible. Stage 2, bishops and their spouses went home and began to reflect and to pray. And as I shared with you in our diocese, we are getting ready to do the work of the conference in our midst. Stage 3 then is now. Now that the Lambeth Working Group has compiled and reviewed a huge amount of commentary and documents from the conference, the communion is now ready to move into a new, focused, deeper conversation. And I'm ready now. I'm free now to make our diocesan conferences deeper, and I invite you to share God's voice through your own voice and be part of the Lambeth Conference. This document, it's an overview of the Lambeth calls and an introduction to Phase 3 of the Lambeth consultations. You'll be hearing much more about this in the future, and certainly will be part of our Diocesan Synod, which is right around the corner. This video is from the Lambeth Conference Working Group.
Phase 3 of the Lambeth Conference journey is about continuing to bring voices together as we take forward the Lambeth calls into the life of the Anglican Communion. A steering group has been set up to support a program of discussion and story sharing.
There is